What's more,
Who's not up and about for wildcard
it is a
round?
celebration of Carlton being back into the finals again. Shut up, you booers. Greg Williams and Anthony Koutoufides are going to be here to celebrate the great Carlton teams of the past. Cannot wait. Melbourne's in. Titus O'Reilly's going to be here to join us as well to talk about the team. And there's a whole lot of news around so many of the other clubs. Port Adelaide's been in the news. The great Gavin Muntbury's going to join us to talk about a whole lot of stuff there.
And he's not happy.
He's not happy.
He's furious.
He's very wound up.
Zach Butterstein. Yeah.
Lovely to see you two, fellas.
Yes,
very envious. Had massive FOMO of you two on the weekend. You had a trip up to the interior.
It's incredible. An Aboriginal community called Yuendamu. If you've got a pin and you stuck it in the very middle of Australia, that's exactly where we were.
350 kilometres outside of Alice Springs.
Indeed. And we were up there kicking some footies with the locals. And it was. The gloves were off.
Yeah.
Fair to say there was some serious one-on-one up there between two giants of the game. Have a look.
Let's see how it turns out, Mickey. Let's see how it turns out.
Yeah. Hang on, no. The sun was in my eye.
The what?
The sun was in my eye. I couldn't see it.
Would have been a different story if that football was a kebab.
Of course, you're up there for red dust, of course.
I was worried when the local boys started running laps around me.
That's how they warmed up.
That's how they warmed up.
What do you reckon? Essendon saw that and might draft me.
No, very strong. There's no doubt about that.
Well, and it was a fun trip, and we're going to show you some highlights shortly. But it was marred by you at airport security nearly not being allowed in. I'm going to say, what are you doing travelling with the gold lady?
What do you mean? Of course, I don't go anywhere without it. But that young man was slightly distracted, but in a good way because he missed the 11 snakes.
By the way, Jetstar charged $250 to put that in an overhead locker.
The All-Australian
had a seat of its own too. You did.
Oh, did it?
It's like the Premiership Cup.
Nice.
Booked a seat.
Yeah. It was in business and I was in economy. Very weird. Very weird. I got that right.
Anyway, well done.
Yeah, no, well done to all up there, and we'll see a bit more of that as the show goes on. The All-Australian Awards last night. Congratulations to all the players who were selected. A bunch of first-timers in there. So many wonderful players get a blazer, some for the first time, some for multiple.
What's the story of the night?
Well, Max scored 9 of the things. I mean, he's
9?
Yeah, he's establishing himself.
Imagine going and looking through his wardrobe.
Oh, no.
Nine jackets. Is he the best ruckman of all time?
Oh,
I think he is he?
You think he is?
Well, yeah.
I think Polly's probably still got him covered, but I reckon he's got to be the second best now. I mean, you can't have a record like that.
We all celebrated Max Gawn as like nine All-Australians. What a magnificent achievement.
Yeah.
You said off air there was more a comment about the thin nature of the AFL ruckman at the moment.
No.
You said stocks have never been lower.
I did not say that. And if Mark Pitnet happens to be watching, I definitely didn't say that. Like on Saturday night.
You said he should be wearing that jacket over his head like he's coming out of the magistrate's court.
I didn't say that to Luke Jackson and Brodie Grundy, all the great ruckmen in the competition. I did not say that.
Oh, you're backtracking now?
I did not.
You're backtracking
now.
I did not.
Other big story of the night?
You said he should retire.
I did not say that. At the other end of the scale, of course, you got Max up here and you got Nick Watson down there.
Nick Watson, Nick Watson, of course, might have seen
the wizard.
The wizard, yes, the magician, the sorcerer.
Right.
He's a conjurer.
He's a conjurer, yes.
It was a nice touch when Max Gawn had to put him in a little baby Bjorn at the start of the But congratulations to Nick Watson, a first All-Australian.
Wonderful player.
And our good friend and Fox Footy's and Jonathan Brown was there interviewing the players afterwards. And Brownie pointed out the remarkable achievement considering Nick Watson's size while adding some words of encouragement at the end.
You're the first man since Sid Dyer and Lou Richards in 1946 to kick more than 50 goals while standing less than 170 centimetres tall. What a great achievement. Congratulations. Round of applause. There's hope for all the short asses out there.
Brownie.
That's what makes him the best of the business.
He's the best.
Well spoken.
Well spoken, Brownie.
After dinner speaker.
We are on, of course. Some people out there
It's like Peter Ustinov.
don't like acknowledging wildcard round as legitimate finals, but Andrew Dillon launched a finals campaign. They will count as finals. We've got two magnificent games at the MCG to kick it off this weekend, of course.
Look at those two giants of the game.
Yes. Dogs, Collingwood, Melbourne and the Blues. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. And, well, it kicks off what shapes as being an outstanding finals campaign.
Oh, and wildcard round.
Yeah, no,
Wildcard round.
Which gets the ball rolling.
Yeah,
It really does.
I understand. Wildcard round at Western Bulldogs are playing Collingwood and Carlton are playing Melbourne.
That's right.
And I'm not going to lie, after that, it gets. I'm a little bit hazy. I don't
What?
quite understand. How
You don't know how it works?
Not really.
I'll show you. Take a look at this. See that? You got that?
Yeah, I think I've got
Right, so, any questions? No? Pretty straightforward.
I think the winner of week 2 takes on Iran in the Strait of Hormuz. Is that how you read that,
That's
mate?
how it works.
It's a possibility.
All roads lead to...
That was unbelievable. Man, that's unbelievable.
It's complex.
That should be a concussion test.
Right, it is. No one had passed that
Sure.
on.
No,
So,
wouldn't have been.
kicks off Friday night, of course, the Dogs and the Pies at the MCG. You're going to see it here on 7 from 7 p.m. And, I mean, those two players on that graphic are going to lead their teams magnificently. Outstanding giants in the modern game, Bontempelli and Dacos.
I worry about Nick Dacos.
What?
I really genuinely worry
What are you
about
talking
Nick
about? He's had an
Dacos.
unbelievable
No.
season.
And his decision-making,
What?
I think he's crossed the line.
Primo jerky, so good. How's your smoky barbecue flavour?
Loving this smoky barbecue. Pure fire and wood smoke.
Pretty authentic then.
Hello, Flavour. Hello, Primo Jerky.
Wow.
That's
That's why the Academy Awards don't have a father-son rule. Right. And he's got the cowboy hat on, so you know what the hell the accent's supposed to be. Does any of that ring true
I
to
think
you?
it was a Texan accent, but that cowboy had done a bit of time in Nigeria, I think. It didn't quite.
Can we have a look? Can we have a look at it again? The still, at least.
Have a look at that, mate.
What's wrong with that?
Well, I don't know what's. I don't believe any of it. I don't believe Nick Dacos' accent, and I don't believe the fact that 2 Collingwood players are at Marvel. How would they have got there, Murray? How would they have got there?
Very rare sighting. And can I say...
That should, Mickey, that should cost him Brownlow.
That should indeed.
Cost him Brownlow.
If you were going to get 2 Collingwood players to talk about ham or cured meats, surely you would look no further than the Rocker Brothers.
I guess the secret about putting the ham on is to cut it up into little bits, because if you've got the full piece of ham and you bite into it, it just could all come out at once and burn you.
That's a big toasty that's a 2-man job,
Two-man
too,
job.
by the way. That's getting planning permission from the council.
It's like watching Michelangelo paint. Those two with the
know,
meats.
I know you blokes having a laugh
They're
at that.
like scientists in a laboratory.
No, but what Anthony's saying there is
It's true.
like pull the meat apart.
I know.
Because how many times have you and the whole slice of meat?
That's why I wrote it down.
It's a very good piece of
Hot in a toasty, hot ham is not an issue.
It's your enemy.
It's the tomato.
The tomatoes are
or the
killer.
cheese.
Yeah, that's right.
The ham.
No, but you know the bit where it comes
What type
down
of
to one
cheese?
slice.
What type?
I'm a Jarlsberg man, but that's all right.
You've always been a
I've always been a Jarlsberg man.
Stilton for mine.
After what?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Once
after
again,
months of-
take that, agenda setters.
After months of speculation, we now know that Mark McVeigh is going to be the next Essendon coach. It was announced. Well done to Mark McVeigh, Andrew Welsh, the president there. It was announced on Tuesday. We basically knew everybody was posting stories on Sunday night. James Hird basically confirmed on one of his programs that he hadn't got the job and Mark McVeigh had got it. So 232 games to the Bombers. Much loved son of the Dons, wore the red sash with great distinction, Mark McVeigh. So we wish
He did well, and apparently he nailed it in his final interview,
Right.
which took place in October. They then held a list management meeting in the sauna.
Right.
So, but that's it. That's what got. We haven't played with that.
It's
That's
not
the
AI.
actual-
That is the
that
coach.
is the,
Yeah, that's
the
right.
real deal.
They're good mates, though, aren't they, Murray?
Very good friends. Yeah,
So-
they're in each other's. I think Mark McVeigh was in Andrew Welsh's
So
bridal party,
Hurdy, what's
wasn't
happening with Hurdy?
he? Oh well, he's waiting for job.
Well,
You know.
all I can say is, well done, Essendon. You can finally move on, and there'll be no more trouble. Well done. Move forward.
Well done.
What could go
You
wrong?
won't hear another word about it.
You won't hear
No,
another word.
about it.
Another
No,
word.
you
They've
won't.
made their call and they're all going to fall into line.
And everyone's happy.
All that's
United.
behind them.
They're all happy. down
Nothing
there,
but
aren't they?
blue sky
I don't go.
at Essendon.
It obviously is about finals, but all the other clubs are starting to make their big moves, of course. And the Zach Butters speculation has been rampant. Would he stay? Would he go? Of course. And
Of course he's going. I'll tell you how we know Zach Butters is going. There's a removal truck out the front of his house. Does that not settle it? There's a removal. What's in the removal truck, do you
I
think?
think a couple of his teammates wouldn't mind.
No premiership memorabilia. We know that.
so
Why they need such a big truck.
It could be full of cash if it's heading to Geelong. What's going on there?
So Geelong and the Western Bulldogs are clear favourites. Your blokes are still dagging around the edges. Richmond,
No, we're in the hunt.
appear to be out. Look, no one would be surprised if somebody bobbed up out of left, or maybe we would be a bit surprised, but it does appear to be Western Bulldogs and Geelong's.
Mick and I got it. Mick and I we've solved it.
Go on.
Yeah. You want to find out where he's going?
Yeah, I do.
Follow the removals.
There you go.
That's all you have to do.
It's going to be one.
Wherever that goes, that's
Well,
where
that's
he's
where
playing.
he's going. It's going to be a hell of a story. What a player he is, and what an acquisition to any club who can get him in. If Geelong,
Go Tigers.
there's going to be people all over the place with broken hearts. And Geelong's picked up another super player. Melbourne's in the finals. Titus O'Reilly.
Oh, come on.
Join us behind the bar after this. There for Hart. How good. Magnificent images from your trip, you two, and a few others up to Uendamu on the weekend. It looked fantastic.
Terrific
It was
opportunity to get up there to the centre of Australia, and here we are. Camping in a donga. It's a bit down market for you, isn't it, Sam?
Oh, it's a bit of an adjustment. There's, of course, the great Santo Chilaro. We're having no idea where he is.
And the whole point of the thing was to get up and make some bridges between football, the community, and of course us. And Cal Ward, Darryl White. We took some great players up, and the guys got a buzz out of it. We enjoyed it.
Small issue, Mickey, when we were having a kick.
Oh yeah, everyone forgot a football.
It's actually hard to believe that.
I know.
There was no footy there.
No, but we eventually found one, and it was
So there it is.
very special.
And it was a pleasure to get out there on their local ground, which is red dust. The sun was going down. And then the gloves were off as we went into one of the hardest fought games. There's you dishing one off, a rare shot there.
And then here...
Hello, bang,
and
get it back.
Here we go. Look at this one.
Oh, no.
What was that?
The sun was in my eyes.
And then
Jeez, by the way, you piped up when the sausages came up, though, didn't you? You were good then.
I was best on ground at the sausage sizzle.
and you did a bit of work while you're up there, Mickey.
This is a Triple M special for Red Dust. We'll be putting it out later in the year. There we are at the art shop. It's an art heist.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Here you are looking for the dogs playing poker, which wasn't there, and out on country, which is a rare experience, and
Yes.
we can't thank them enough. What a beautiful community it is. And go to reddust.org.au, get involved and find out what it's all about. A pleasure to be an ambassador for such a fine organisation. Look at these pictures. Just terrific stuff.
20 years. Magnificent stuff. For 20 years, Red Dust has been working alongside remote Northern Territory communities. They continue to the power of work, and the stuff they do is so invaluable to building bridges. So well done to you and the posse that went up there on the weekend.
It's a very special, one of the most special things I've ever done.
And we also, the team that we were training with there, the Uendamu Magpies, played in a very big grand final at Traeger Park in Alice Springs on the Sunday. Up at three-quarter time by 22 points. A bit of a fade out. What a terrific game it was. A great advertisement for AFL. Played hard by two great teams from the Western District Community League. And it just had a bit of everything. And have a look at this. That's the halftime entertainment from the goal umpire. And that's how they signal the third umpire. up there. Look at that.
Peggy, that's, right there, that's how I feel on this show. Just one out, giving my all, and with no help.
Now, what a magnificent celebration.
That's a goal review.
There
it is. Look at Learn Dills. There's your halftime entertainment. Right there.
Exactly right. No, it was
Very
wonderful
special.
stuff.
Very special to go up there.
Yeah.
How was the Gold Logie winner received up there?
Well, I'll show you a clip from our Red Dust Radio special, and you be the judge.
Hey, Warwick, are you really impressed by the fact that Sam has got a gold logie?
Nah.
There's no doubt about it.
I got to admit, there wasn't a lot of buzz about it.
I thought Warwick and I were getting along well, and there's obviously a man who voted for Todd Woodbridge. Still a bit flat.
Well, Warwick just been made as a police officer up on the community.
Yeah.
And arrested me twice over the course of the weekend.
We've seen plenty of him.
Terrific bunch of people.
Wonderful
Thank
stuff.
you very much for having us.
And great support you two lent to the Red Dust work that they're doing up there. Of course, the footy, wildcard footy this weekend. We've already talked about the Friday game. Saturday from 7 again here on 7. Melbourne v Carlton. If we get anything like the semi-final that these two played against one another a couple of years ago, it was about as loud as the MCG has ever been.
So much at stake for Melbourne. Who saw them in this position?
No, not many.
They were staring down the chance of a double bunger.
Mate, 1 minute they're gunning for the top 4, the next minute they've slipped in the
all
wild card round.
All of a sudden they're hanging on for dear life.
And they're actually terrified now, Melbourne supporters, so it's very good to have one of their most famous join us on the show. Please make him welcome, going into a finals campaign, Titus O'Reilly.
Hey.
So helpful.
Thanks for coming on, mate.
Very brave of you to come out tonight, mate. Well done.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It was
Tough loss on the weekend.
It was a tough weekend. We had Van Rooyen suspended. Jake Lever's done his foot. We are out suddenly in the wild card. For D supporters, put in context, it's the most traumatic weekend we've had since the Stoke House burnt down. But it wasn't even the most traumatic thing happened to me this week.
What was that? What was the most...
Well, then I got home and my daughter on Monday comes home from kinder. She's 3 and she says, Dad, I want to barrack for Geelong.
Oh, boy.
And I'm like, well, they're getting Zach Butters and Toby Green and now they're trying to get my daughter. And I said, oh, why? And she says, oh, my best friend, you know. And I said, well, this is why goes for them. I said, this is why you don't have friends. But... And I thought, how do I deal with this? And I think any parent can follow what I did because I was quite proud of myself because my natural thing was to, you know, make her move out. But I said, you know what, sweetheart, that's fine. And you just do what you want to do. I want you to be happy. Yeah. And she said, thanks, Daddy. And I said, no worries. Then when I put her to bed that night, we were sitting there having a little chat and it was ready. I tucked her in and she said, Daddy, where's Teddy? And I said, well, Teddy doesn't want to sleep with a traitor. So now she barracks for Melbourne again, and I'm not the bad guy. It's Teddy that put on this. So, but that was pretty hard. But it's a traumatic moment.
Good parenting.
So what was the traumatic moment?
Well, even worse than that, I went out to dinner on Tuesday night, a dinner party, and I met an Australian who doesn't like sport.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
No way.
It was like, I didn't think they were real, you know? I thought it was like a Giant supporter. I didn't think they actually existed.
Yeah, never seen one.
Yeah, I thought it was sort of AI. But, because I was doing what we all do at dinner parties. I was watching the footy on my phone. And they said, what are you doing? And I said, oh, I'm just checking the score. I said, who do you barrack for? And they said, oh, I don't have a team. And I thought, who's this psychopath? And I said, why don't you have a team? And they said, well, I don't like sport. And all I heard was, I hate Australia. You know, I was in shock. I didn't know what to say. What I said next I don't think is the best thing because I was in shock. It's like meeting a humble Hawthorn supporter, you know? It's not something that happens often. And I said, well, you know who else doesn't like sport? The Taliban. That didn't go down well. But the thing about non-sports fans is they book events like the AFL schedule isn't freely available to everyone. You know, they just say, oh, it's Jono's 40th, the 27th of July, love to see you there. And you look at it and go, what, and miss the Suns playing North?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Crazy.
It doesn't sound that traumatic, I've got to be honest.
Well, it's not the most traumatic thing. Of all the non-sports, these are the worst people in Australia, and it's relevant to where we are right now.
Sure.
There is people that will have their weddings on grand final day. These are the worst people in the world. There is no one worse. And I've had this happen to me. I remember going out once to the letterbox and I got there and there was a beautiful envelope, you know, with that really nice sort of silky envelope, gold calligraphy, and I thought, this is really nice. I opened it up and I went, oh no, the printer's made a mistake. And I went and rang the couple and I said, oh, it's a lovely envelope and I'd love to come to the wedding, but the printer's made a mistake. And I said, what? And I said, the date's wrong. And they went, oh my God. And they ran around, found one and said, no, that's right. I said, it can't be right, it's grand final day. And they said, no, the church was free. I said, of course the church is free, no one wants to go to your wedding. I mean, I had a woman call me who's a very, very close friend, and she said to me once, you know, how are you, Titus? I said, good. I said, you sound stressed. She said, oh, I'm organising this wedding, it's driving me mad. She said, I did want to ask you one question. I said, what's that? And she said, you like this guy, don't you? He's all right, I'm doing the right thing. And I said, he is a lovely man, and I've watched you two together, and you have become better and better. You've built yourself up into better people.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you get married and the life you will build together. And she said, well, he wants to get married on grand final day. And I said, will you have to leave him immediately? And she did. And my brother has never forgiven me.
Well done.
Titus O'Reilly, everybody. Good luck on the weekend to you, D's, mate. All the very best. They are playing Carlton, of course, and two Carlton Premiership legends are going to join us next. Greg Williams and Anthony Koutoufides to join us behind the bar.
The Legends game is free, only on 7 and 7 Plus.
Oh, so kind of game.
Two star-studded lineups go head-to-head in the Legends game. Free, only on 7 and 7 Plus.
Been going around since 1891.
It's had a cuddle since then.
It's just a mead house back then.
Stood the test of time, of course, the Village Bell, where the Hahn flows freely and it's magnificent down the Withers. Hey, it is wildcard time. We've mentioned that once or twice. And the Blues, the Blues are they're there.
Listen to you guys. Listen to you and listen to you. You've jumped on the bandwagon. I have been in the Blues corner all year. If anyone has championed the Blues this year, it's been me. And I've organised a special treat for the two of you because you're on board. I think we can win the whole thing.
Don't say that.
I think we can. And to help us out, two of the greatest to ever pull on the jumper for the Carlton Football Club. It's Cooter and Diesel.
Magnificent.
We can win it, can't we, guys? We can do this.
Of course we can.
Don't let him get away with the we can do this stuff. He's been potting Carlton for years on this show.
A week at a time, Mick.
A week at a time, that's a good call. If we do you think we'll see scenes like this again at Carlton down at
this is
Lygon Street?
2023.
This is the last time we beat Melbourne, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, we did.
Listen to this.
Who gets the ball? Who gets the ball? Who kicks the goal?
Cooter, follow-up question. How many relatives of yours in there?
I knew all of them. They're all relatives. Unbelievable day.
Can you believe what you've seen? Like 1 and 8, can you believe you two absolutely premiership legends of the club, two of the great modern-day players of the footy club? Can you believe what you've seen in the second half of this season?
No, well, since Fraser's come in, it's been an amazing turnaround and, you know, the boys are on fire and we got ourselves in the final on Saturday night, so... No, things are looking great.
I don't think anyone expected them to be in this position. It's been unbelievable to watch. What has it been? 11 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw. So the best teams have taken over. And what a year! Hey, what a year to put on the wild card. Unbelievable. I wasn't for it at the start of the year.
Well, how many times have we said that?
Well, I'm against it. As I said, it's got Carlton and Collingwood into the final series. Boo! Never again.
Well, how many times have we sit there in the first half of the year doing Blues radio together and watching us squander 6, 7, 8 goal leads? it was heartbreaking.
I don't think anyone can understand it to be there in the Blues rally at halftime, 5 or 6 goals in front, but we're still not confident we're going to win at the end of the game. But I also remember sitting there at the end of the game, Andy, we're just looking at our plays, looking at the reserves, thinking we don't really have much to, get into the team. But now he's unravelled some absolute gems, Josh Fraser, and we've got our list all of a sudden looks incredible.
Diesel, how's he done it? What are you seeing about the way Fraser's coaching? And no knock on Vossi, but what's he doing?
Oh, I think it's just the way we're moving the ball. I really do. Handball, by foot. Yeah, the pressure we're putting on the opposition with the ball as well when they've got it. It's just not kicking down the line, and hopefully we don't kick the ball to Max this weekend at all, and we keep dodging him.
Yeah, it seems like a good game plan. It is Carlton Melbourne, of course. The second of the wild card games, 7 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time, MCG. 2 massive crowds we're going to get. I mean, the AFL must be beside themselves to have Collingwood in one wild card game and Carlton in another. It guarantees 85,000 for both of the games. I mean, the atmosphere is going to be enormous.
I think we would have preferred the Carlton-Collingwood matchup. That's what we were excited about, but someone let us down. But they are 2 incredible games. You could not have asked for 2 bigger games, I don't think. And in 2023, when there was 96,000 Carlton-Melbourne supporters there, and I think you mentioned it before, Andy, the feeling afterwards of the grandstand just shaking. Yeah. I've never felt anything like it in my time.
Well, I did. It was at Taylor Swift at the MCG. Can I say this? It's the big stage. What are you?
No, by the way, can I just point out, Cooter has said more in the last 2 minutes than he did in 6 games on Blues Radio.
You obviously don't listen.
Can I say this,
up.
boys? It's the big stage, and we know the big stage. The big players like yourself come to play, and you put your footnote in history. Let's have a look at some of your highlights as we go. Diesel, what a player.
Well, Cooter, what was he like, mate? You talk. It might be nice if you talk us through it.
Yeah, no, fair enough. No, Diesel was the best player I played with. I often say it whenever I get asked. I got to witness firsthand his 2 most incredible seasons of 93, 94. Probably should have won the Brownlow on both of those occasions, in all honesty. But you've seen his handball then. There was no one in the game that could handball left and right and kick left and right like him. Every possession you felt like went to someone. They weren't just wasted. And so he was so incredible to watch firsthand. When you look at him, you think, how does he do it? Like, have a look at it and go, how? But he had something magical in both mentally and physically that no one else could replicate at our football.
Unbelievable.
Actually, it reminds me of mixed handball early on.
How dare you?
Diesel.
Right, Diesel. Oh, no. Here it is.
Diesel.
The sun was in my eyes.
Diesel, I'm not sure we have time to go through everything that he did wrong, but just fundamentally, what's the issue?
I don't know. I've taught a lot of kids in that how to handball better. I've got no hope with him.
Now, which of that? Norm Smith.
Yeah.
You won the Norm Smith.
I did.
And was that everyone thought that you deserved it?
Oh, well, I kicked 5 and had 31 possessions. And we won the flag, but Cooter was on the wing, of course. Now, there's a bit of... Yeah, Cooter thought he should have won it. And he's a bit disappointed and stuff like that. But
apparently James Hird still brings it up occasionally.
Yeah. No, they're hard to win. The Logies are easier to win than them.
The Logies are easy to win. You deserve that. It was absolutely brilliant.
I was about to defend you too, by the way. You know, you're one of my favourite players. You're my favourite player. You and Derek Kickett. I've said that many, many times.
Yes. Magnificent player, but a lot of people couldn't quite work out how he did.
No, because as Cooter said, you see the man and what he looks like, but what he could do. He was an outlier. Do you know what I mean? It was one of the great things about our game.
Genius.
He was a genius, but I think
I agree.
You do agree. One of the things is that there was a lot of commentary about Diesel when he played and how he was doing, but I think on this occasion, I think Kevin Bartlett was just a little bit harsh.
He might be the villain, but he's a great player. He's slow, he's fat, but he keeps getting the ball.
Now,
they didn't muck around in those days in the commentary box, did they?
KB said that to me once, by the way, for no reason. But it didn't. It obviously didn't. What did you do? If you were slow and fat, Diesel, do you agree with that?
What's the secret?
Yeah.
I was definitely... Talk about athletic. I'll talk about him in a minute, but No, I wasn't athletic, but I had a bad habit of getting the ball all the time.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I just tried to do something with it, Sam.
Yeah, and you did something with it better than just about anybody in the history of the game, Greg. You're magnificent. So you said you wanted to talk about him, so let's flip the script here. We'll play some Cooter highlights.
Look at this.
How soon in his evolution playing with you did you know that we had something pretty special on our hands here?
Well, Cooter was a long time, under 19 just started or something, way back, and he could have been an Olympic athlete, this guy. He would have made the Olympics if he wanted to do that, but he decided to play footy. Thank God for us.
Have you seen anyone with an athletic profile like him, Greg?
No, I haven't seen anyone athletically as good as this guy. I should have worn my muscle shirt in tonight. But, he had the Golden Greek here, like you don't want to go in the shower when he's in there. He's got a... look at him. Look at the build. This guy is the perfect statue of what a player should be, really. He's amazing.
I wonder how it would have gone if I looked like Diesel. I would not have got a kick, I reckon.
Well, it's funny you mention that because we understand you've got a new touring show coming up, a live show the two of you are going to do together.
In fact, you mentioned that. The morphing, if we could morph you two, you would have the greatest footballer of all time. Like, if you two could be combined, you'd have the ultimate Australian rules.
Run like him
yeah, I'd be amazing.
I seriously wouldn't get a kick if I was like him. I don't know how he did it, but...
Cooter, you were very important to the team and their makeup, and we know that when your captain got door-stopped at Princes Park one day and was told that you may not be available.
His teammates unaware of the off-field dramas which have sent the Blues hierarchy into a spin.
That Cooter mightn't be playing this week. Shit, I hope not.
That's because you went rogue, didn't you?
By the way, oh shit, I hope not has been Carlton's membership slogan.
You went rogue, didn't you go with you had to deal with Nike when the club was sponsored by Adidas?
The opposite.
The other way around.
I stayed with Adidas while the club went to Nike, so almost forfeited a game. But luckily, David Parkin rang me up the morning before the game and said, you're playing tonight. So that was the first time I think anyone really got any own individual sponsorship deal from a sporting club. It was the first time. So it opened up the door for every other player then to be able to go out and source their own sponsorship, in particular footwear, which was a big part of our game.
Can we go back to 95?
Can we? Well, we're going to need a VHS recorder. So go back to your last flag, 95. We're getting out there now.
What a team. What a team,
It was a great team.
What do you remember? Go, boy. You go first, Diesel. Give your memories of this day. You were magnificent. You started the game in the middle of it. That was the last time you saw the centre square that day.
Yeah, I went forward for the first time in my career.
Kick 5.
Kick 5 and...
Did you want to go forward?
No way.
No, so you fought it.
I did.
I want to play in the centre.
Told Park, and there's no way I'm going, but Sticks told me end of the week I've got to play there, so I ended up... And actually, it wasn't that hard down there, Mick.
He says with a Norm Smith medal hanging around his neck.
What are your memories of the day, though? You got...
Mine was... I played with Sticks, obviously. He's full forward, I'm in the forward pocket. I just loved telling Sticks to get out of the square. Stuff like that after. We're way in front, a long way out. It was just... Yeah, it was the best day.
It was a great achievement for your side, 95, considering you're only 7 times over the salary.
Don't be like that. Don't dignify that response to you two, boys.
We can win this.
Your memories, you're at a different stage of your career than Diesel. What do you remember, particularly winning it with your great mate?
With Ange, I was 22, he was 23. But obviously at half-time we had a convincing lead, but halfway through the last quarter, we're up by 80-odd points. And I got that, I could just stand there and look around the MCG, 90-odd thousand people and go, oh, my God, I'm about to be a premiership player here. So it was an incredible feeling to be able to enjoy the last 15 minutes of the game because those close battles, you get a little bit worried, obviously, but we were able to just go and enjoy ourselves. So one of the greatest days of my life, there's no doubt about it. I never imagined as a young kid I'd ever be playing on that last Saturday of September on the MCG, and there I was with some of the all-time greats as well. It's a memory that I'll never forget.
So you switched off about 15 minutes halfway through the last quarter. What about you, Diesel? When did you relax?
Oh, no, I kept trying. I didn't... I wanted to kick 6. I wanted to kick one more than Sticks, so I was trying my guts out to do that.
Hey, it was a great team. You're a great Carlton man. Who was your favourite player of that team?
Well, obviously Dean Rice.
That's great.
That's so funny.
Oh, I love it.
I love Dean Rice. I love Dean Rice. Dean Rice
Sporting
was great.
Club was one of the most underrated lines of any team.
Yours? It was yours.
Hard to split.
Hey,
Anthony Koutoufides and Greg Williams.
Can I share my favourite moment?
Yes, please.
From
I love it.
match.
A lot of highlights to choose.
One that I'll never forget. Peter Dean post-match. This is one of the all-time best acceptances of an award you'll ever see. He's not done though, and I'm off. Some questionable decision making from Peter Dean.
It's the first time I've seen Deanie lose his feet, but
he should have worn the long stops.
Hopefully we'll see Harry Dean do the same thing.
He goes all right, the kid, doesn't he? He goes all right. We like him.
Here's some great scenes at the launch this week. Yep. Here we are, Gary Lyon.
Knowing Gary, that wouldn't have been for free.
And here you are.
Cashy, I would have thought there.
Two legends of the game, and haven't you come a long way since the squad? Their first hit out. Look at those two green young kids. You got memories of that time, Peter?
That's memories I'd rather forget. What about the hairdo? That was terrible.
Magnificent.
Well, you always had something insightful to say on the squad,
Here we go.
including some great tips for the kids.
Do you have any superstitions?
Yes, I do, Gav. I stick to my normal routine, especially if I play a good game. If I have a bad game, I tend to change a few things, even including a towel, after the game.
Yeah, right. Simple as that.
Yeah.
My kids have got that on repeat, so they just continually show me that every single day. The good thing is about Gavin Brown, he's the coach of Carey Grammar now, so my young boy Lucas is there. Rowdy's a magnificent man. But
how's he going?
He's improved a lot since then, I can assure you.
The young fella's going all right.
He's going all right.
Going all right. No pressure, of course. So.
It wasn't a great anecdote, was it?
No.
Did you ever go on a squadron, Diesel?
No, actually, I remember going on World of Sport, handball.
Yeah.
Oh,
how'd you go?
Yeah, I won that as well.
Yeah.
Funny you mentioned that.
Of course you did. Because you never went on squadron, Diesel, but another good decision from you. You're a great decision maker. But the host, Cooter went on it, and the host, Gary Lyon, during a handball segment, though, Diesel, when little Adam, I think, was having a go, he referenced you.
Out you go, Adam. 2 with the right hand. Excellent start. 10. Got a bit of Greg Williams in him, I think, here, Adam. Oh, spoke too soon.
I spoke too soon. Is what Gary said, letting the kids down lightly. That was great.
Nice. Boys, magnificent way to set the table. We can't wait for Saturday night.
Of course.
You win? Diesel?
Yep, we win.
All right, there
I'll see you there for Blues Radio on Saturday night.
Look forward to it.
Are you on Blues Radio?
We are. Unfortunately, Angie's not here.
No.
Greek island somewhere, bringing frappes. Well, we won't miss him. We don't know.
He didn't anticipate you making the...
Anthony Koutoufides and Greg Williams, everybody magnificent. Happy with us. Good luck to the Blue Baggers. Port Adelaide in the news. Gavin Muntry, you're fired up, Gavin Muntry, to join us next.
Diesel said it was good.
You see how...
Diesel said it was all right.
No, he didn't.
He said both sides of the ball.
Diesel said, I've never seen a handball like that in my life. Was it even a handball?
No.
Yeah, I think he said you're actually uncoachable. I think that's what he said. We're here for Hahn. How good. Don't forget, tomorrow night, the Legends game. It's fantastic. It's going to be huge. Some massive names are going to be part of it tomorrow. There's still tickets available. Ticketmaster, or go to legendsgame.com.au.
Look at that.
It's a huge night for the Australian Prostate Centre, of course, the work they do for men's health. So if you get along, know that your money's going to a very, very good cause.
Names. I think Hughesy's playing on Dan Andrews, so that'll be wonderful.
It's going to be very hard to work out who most people want to see carried off on a stretcher, and that one I would have thought that'd be very hard to work out. Sad news out of Adelaide on the weekend. Zach Butters, we've spoken about him a fair bit already, and there he is leaving Adelaide at Adelaide Airport. This breaks the heart of Port Adelaide supporters. I mean, they love this bloke. What a player he's been, and that's not what they wanted to see, him on a plane out of Adelaide.
Well, it's happened now, hasn't it?
I hope the supporters are okay. But tell you what, the Port Adelaide, the club and the merchandise department, they've moved on very quickly, Murray. They are off, mate. They wasting no time getting rid of some stock.
They can get
What do you call that, Mickey?
Spring cleaning in Adelaide.
Yeah.
No, these are tough times at Port Adelaide. 15th on the ladder. No finals for them this year. Losing their best player. He's out the door, of course. And who better to take the temperature about all of that with
he won't be happy.
than Port Power's very own.
He will not be happy.
Port Power's very own wild card. Please make him welcome. The one and truly the only, Mr. Gavin Muntbury, everybody.
Go Power.
Down there at Geelong, which is one of the places he might be heading to. He's finally called it a day, Gav. How are you feeling?
Oh, not well. You know, I love Zachy. I loved him more than my 4 kids. You know him. Chad, Kane, Graham, and my little girl, Choco. They're devastated. We all are. He was such an amazing player for us. I loved him more than keying a Crow supporter's Land Cruiser. I loved him more than sitting on the 1-cent pokie machines on a Wednesday arvo. I loved him more than popping a smoke ring out the front of Centrelink. Love you, Zachy!
Have you got a message?
Could you say any smoke then, Mickey?
No.
Okay. Just clarify. I didn't know.
I think the broadcasting rules
All right.
prevent us from actually doing a smoke ring.
Have you a mime, Sam?
Sorry.
Suspend your disbelief, for Christ's sake.
It's there in your mind.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, have you got a message for Zach, please?
Yeah, I have, and it's tough to hold it together.
Oh no, he's emotional.
You're a low-rat dog. If I see you on the street, you mongrel, I'll go bloody Burko! I swear to God, if that rat dog comes down here to Geelong, I'll lose my shit. That's why I'm here. I want to ask the Cats, how can they keep affording these players? Most of us have a salary cap. Geelong has a bloody salary sombrero. How many players can be the CEO of Cotton On? I ask her. And why would you shop at Cotton On when you can just dangle one of your kids into a St Vinny's bin?
Go back to Port Adelaide, Mumphrey, you dickhead.
Oh, get stuffed, Dangerfield. Boggs Creek, more like Boggs Creek, you wanker. Go Power! Back!
Now...
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Jesus, it's a big... He's gone Burko.
He should never... Why is he in Geelong?
He's gone Burko.
I am going Burko.
Gavin, but surely you're upset because he was a very special player.
Yeah, of course I am. I just told you that, Sam. Listen up. I even went and visited his hometown of Darley near Bacchus Marsh. It was a pilgrimage for me. Darley was like a bogan Vatican, if you will. I'd actually been visiting my Auntie Doreen at the women's prison in Castlemaine. And I thought I'd make a trip of it, you know. Poor Auntie Doreen. She got a stretch after giving a flight attendant a nipple cripple on a Jetstar flight. Coming home from Bali. She had a bit of Bali belly, and after 2 coffees, she mistook the cockpit for a dunny. And, it was mayhem. It was mayhem. I felt for her. It's very hard to maintain a level of personal hygiene when your hands have been cable tied together.
Tough.
It is tough. Now, your old coach, Ken Hinkley, is heading down to Tasmania for the Devils. Do you think he'll be a good fit down there in Tassie?
Oh, Mickey, I think it's perfect for him down there. Duck to water, I'd say. I mean, if you look at Kenny's career, grew up in country Victoria, in Camperdown, played nearly all of his footy here at Geelong, coached Port Adelaide, and now he's in Tassie. The man obviously loves a shallow gene pool. I bloody hate Tassie. Every time I go down there, it's so confusing. It's like a hall of mirrors. Everywhere I look, there I am. Missing teeth, massive mullets, smoking darts, and the men look the same as well. Go Power!
You're in Hey, Gav, you're in good form, but Port clearly not playing finals. Are you interested in them at all now?
Shut up, Andy.
Oh, of course, yeah. There it is.
Straight into the off-season for me. In the off-season, I actually trained my greyhound. Her name is Little Warren Treadrake. Of course, she's unvaccinated, but she's a bloody ripper. I tell you what, we train her with live bait, but before all you greenies get up on your high horse, we don't use the kids' guinea pigs anymore. No. The way I train her... The way I train her, I wait for an Uber Eats or a Hungry Panda electric bike to come down the street, and then we release Warren. It's bloody fantastic. It's amazing how fast an electric bike can go with a terrified student on board. But not as fast as Warren. She's a ripper. Anyway, if you want to get on her, she's racing at the Meadows this weekend. She's in race 6, and if you hit me up, I already know who comes first. Come on, Power!
Absolutely superb. It'd be great to spend some time with you.
When you're in Melbourne, you should pop by.
Why don't I pop over now?
Right, Gavin Mumphrey.
Wow. You're covering a bit of ground there. Gavin.
I reckon I could get a nominee for Best Newcomer next year, Sam. We go to the Logies together.
I would, if I get an invite next year, you're my +1.
Oh, no.
The only, we covered a lot of ground. The only thing we didn't cover was Book Week, Gavin.
Oh, yeah. Books?
Hey, Gav, your great mate...
include magazines?
Yes, it does.
Your great mate Lawrence Mooney, who's also a friend of the show, has got a comedy tour coming up, and he's all over the place. It starts very shortly, actually.
Yeah, he's dragging us back to Geelong.
He's going to Geelong? What are you doing down there?
Tell you what, I'm going to go Burko down there.
Well, there you are.
Extra shows in Geelong.
No, it's good to be on the road with the Moon Man. I thought I was a loose unit.
Great to have you on board, mate. Well
Gavin
done.
Munbury, everybody. Multi up next.
For the first time ever, the NFL is coming to Melbourne. Plus, the Jonas Brothers halftime show that'll light up the G.
This is history.
This September, free only on 7 and 7+.
Well, here we are at the drive-in again with the great Zach Toohey, thanks to the Hyundai Palisade Hybrid. Lovely to see you again, mate. Thanks for coming down. And
thanks for having me, mate.
Every kid that plays the game wants to kick the goal after the siren. This day against Melbourne, how vivid are the memories?
Yeah, pretty vivid. Yeah, I got swung forward for the first time in my career, and this was the result of it.
Toohey for a kick after the siren.
How did it feel to be the hero, the man in the moment?
It is one of those things you dream of. I didn't grow up with the dream because it was more penalty in the last minute for Liverpool, but that's pretty close. Yeah. I think my favourite thing about this is I get all the credit for this win. Hawke kicked 7 and he kicked 4 in the last. And I think it was his birthday. Everything should have been about him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get all the credit, which I'm fine with.
He's done it. The Cats have won it.
What about this first touch at AFL level, mate? What the hell is going on here?
The first kick for Zach Toohey. If he has a kick, he had a bounce. The Irishman. First touch.
You would not believe how often this gets brought up.
What happened with the bounce? When did you know it was out of control?
Well, I didn't know where it went. It was like a magic trick. I bounced it and it just went poof. It was gone. With hindsight, probably not the play. To bounce it and then spear tackle a player that doesn't have the footy.
It's a nice car, isn't it? Oh, it's a very nice car. Very, very nice car. It's the Hyundai Palisade.
It's a nice car, but can we have a look at you? I think it might be time to get you a booster seat. What are you doing, mate?
Very comfortable.
Look like Dickie Knee.
I like to ride low.
You look like Wilson from Castaway. just Tom Hanks's volleyball there, just floating in the air.
He's a very, very nice man, is Zach Toohey, and that is a beautiful car, the Hyundai Palisade.
Oh, right, it is indeed. A fine piece of machinery.
It is.
Got one, have you?
No, I'd love one. AFLW matches, of course, we've got the wild cards. Fantastic. Look, Western Bulldogs, North Melbourne. North have already established themselves again. 29 in a row they've won. They are a phenomenal football team. Who's going to stop them? Can they be stopped? Some fantastic games.
I heard they're going after Zippy Fish. Is that right?
No, I saw that. She was on the show a couple of weeks ago in North Melbourne.
That's this.
I think it just gets better and better and better. I know, it's hard to believe. So looking forward to all of those games this week. It's going to be a hell of a round of footy in the AFLW, of course. A lot of good football to look forward to, Mickey. There's no doubt about that. I think you're going to mention... Oh, there it is! There it is!
There it is.
Come on.
Congratulations to you.
Come on.
Congratulations to you. You've coached the team into the Falcons, the Darebin Falcons. Yes. They've gone well. Who are they up against? What do you know about Moona?
Mighty Moona. They're tough and talented Moona, so they're a very big junior club. Oh, they gave us a hiding in the qualifying final, but bounced back beautifully.
What happened in the qualifying final?
Oh, they're just too good for us.
Yeah, how much you lose by?
About 30.
So what are you going to do differently?
Oh, I got a few things up my sleeve.
You said they're pretty tough. Is it fair? Is it fair?
Oh, no, they play.
You said it was all elbows.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You did.
Moonda, if you're listening...
You said they play outside the rules.
I didn't say that. Moonda,
not in the spirit of the game.
That's what you said.
You said.
I did not say any of that. It's going to be a fantastic game.
Hey,
it'll be a ripper.
Listen, I've got something that you should tell the girls this before the game. Say this. The girls, the reason we will win is because no one thinks we can, including me.
I'm going to go with that.
All right.
On that note, it's time
for
the multi.
All right, here we go. I'm almost over-prepared tonight. Let's go, people. Now, what?
Ink still drying.
That's it. You like your multi... Piping hot fresh. And consider the job done. Here we go. First up, Channel 7's Ryan Daniels braved the rain during the Hawks v Eagles clash, but I think he's gone overboard in the umbrella department. That is a massive umbrella. Look at that. That could be the roof of the Tassie Stadium. That is a
big number, mate.
Massive umbrella.
Built for two people.
I'd like to wager it shits all over Tim Watson's. What is that? That umbrella needs some peptides. Can I have it?
Looks like he's grabbed it out of a cocktail.
You can't have it. But how about you have Sam Swadling to have 23 or more against the Dogs for 223?
I'll take it. Second leg. Let's go.
Swadling.
Now, this week, Miss Universe Thailand contestants, this is very interesting, who were asked to dress as their favourite food, and they pulled out all the stops. So here we have a prawn. That's a prawn dish, obviously. So she's dressed as this. This is a chicken dish, like a... that looks like a tom yum, of course. And there we have a seafood dish of some description and a pad thai to finish. Isn't that fantastic?
Nice, yes.
A selection of local delicacies.
Beautiful.
In the arrangement. I'd like to wager if they held that in Australia, the finals would be a Miss Sausage and a piece of bread and a Miss Chico roll. Can I have it? Oh, by the way, give the Miss Beef Wellington a wide berth. I will say to you.
You may be right, but you can't have it. What about you take Angel Capital? She's a good horse to run a place in race 8 at Caulfield. You have $1.75. What do you reckon?
I'm OK with that.
Yeah, OK.
Yes. What leg is it? The third leg. OK, you be the judge. Now, I don't think these monks...
What a start.
Yeah. Well, you know where we're going. This is very religious. I think these monks could be more supportive of their friend. That's all I'm trying to say. Take a look. There goes their vow of silence. That's sad. He's had a go. He made a mistake.
He did.
I'd like to wager that monk is now known as the Dalai Lamo.
There's booing.
Well, obviously not religious.
You can't have it, but how about
it's a Dalai Lamo.
How about you have Ollie Florin, who's going...
I said I was just still writing.
Going absolutely beautifully.
What do you animals want?
Don't turn on him.
What an acquisition.
Spun gold from me.
What an acquisition he's been for the Carlton Footy Club off halfback. Ollie Florin, 25 plus, and you have $1.80. You said you're barring for us half an hour ago.
I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, of course you are.
The monk had an accident.
Dalai Lama.
Hey, I love you, but I wouldn't be going back for it. Let's just get
Dalai Lama.
Yeah, no, we heard it. Everyone heard it.
Spiritual leader. Don't you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I wasn't the problem.
Fell into a lake.
Fell into a lake.
Fell into a lake.
Wouldn't do it again.
No, I don't. Do you want to do it again?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Let's do it again.
Let's do it again and see if we've got a better reaction. Now, guys, you be the judge.
He's going to do it again.
But I don't think these monks are very supportive of their friend and his attempt to cross the river. Have a look. There goes the vow of silence.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
That was fine.
That was good.
I'd like to wager that monk is now known as the Dalai Lama.
Anyway, you can't have it.
Just edit the first one out.
Right.
Hey, that was definitely better.
No doubt.
Let's do it again. Right, you're
Try
back.
do it again.
No, you're back.
All right,
You're
calm
back.
down, everyone. Mixed multi? Jeez. Oh, fourth leg. Are you pushing me on?
That's never happened.
Let's boot this baby home, everyone. Are you ready? Let's do it. All right. The 4 minutes is shouting out.
They're ready.
Yes. Let's boot this home.
Serge, have some respect. Don't start your car now, mate. Just stay till the end.
He's had it double parked with the hazard lights on since he got here.
Extraordinary.
See if you can pick the moment this dog decided to disobey a direct order not to jump on the table. Now, there he is. Under no circumstances, dog jump on the table. And he knows this, so don't do it. He's having a look, coast clear. Don't do it. Do not jump on the table. I'd like to wager that dog was adopted by the Tibetan monk. You're on board now, are you?
See what he did there, mate?
I did. I love it.
I won.
He
I
weaved
got
it.
there.
He weaved it back around, and it was genius. You can't have it, however. What
Why
about
not?
Ed Richards to kick one or more against the Pies, and you can have $1.50.
Our work is done.
Here it is.
Well done.
Ed Richards one or more, $1.56. There you go. If you like the look of the multi, scan the QR code. This is what it's paying, $10.39. Jump onto the feed in the Sportsbet app, find and follow Mixed Multi, and place your bet. The last shout is coming up next.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
Welcome back to the show. It's time for the last shout, and tonight it goes to you, Jordan Dawson, captain of the Adelaide Footy Club.
All-Australian.
Vice captain of the All-Australian team last night, voted the most courageous player. He has played this season with a very heavy heart after the loss of his brother, and it was reflected in his magnificent speech.
I just want to wish anyone who's struggled with mental health out there, or who is struggling with mental health, to know that you are definitely loved, and the world is a better place with you in it, and that you are enough, and that we all love you, and that you have beautiful family and friends around you. And like I said, it's a space that I really want to get into, but when the time's right, I'll enter that. But like I said, I just want to say you are enough and you are loved. Thank you.
I mean, that's incredibly powerful stuff and incredibly brave of him to do that. So well done to you, Jordan Dawson. We've got a second shout-out tonight. One of our great producers here, Molly, is much loved by the Front Bar family, and her partner, Joel Garner, who plays local footy, wonderful, wonderful player.
What's he done?
Played for Wandon on the weekend against Upwey Tacoma. And if you don't mind, young fella, he's kicked 23 goals, 9. What? 23 goals. Well done to you. Here he is. He's had 35...
Have a look here. It's a bit one note, though. All he does is wheel round on the left.
Right.
If you have a look, say, look at this, wheels round on the left. If you're playing him next week, just watch out for wheel round on the left.
Yeah.
Watch out for his signature.
What do you kick, Murray? 23 goals?
23-9.
9 behind. Bad kicking is bad football.
Right, yeah. Well, you had some choice words for Upwey Tacoma.
23-9, that's a terrific score.
Upwey Tacoma, here's an idea. Put someone on him.
Right, yeah.
Drop someone back into the hole.
What are you doing? No, just let him go. Well, no, that's a good effort. No, well done.
You're a bit flat too, because when you found out it was Molly's Joel Garner, you in the pre-show meeting, you were quite upset.
Congratulations to Molly and Joel, who announced their engagement during the week. Actually, no, they didn't. But I think it's only a matter of time, to be honest. But anyway, that's just my crystal ball. I'd like to wager... No. Hey, I was a bit flat because it's great for Joel to kick 23.
Yeah.
That's good. But when I saw that we were going to play some Joel Garner highlights,
of course.
mate, I thought we were going to see from the great man himself, a big bird, a bit of knock him over.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Hey.
That would have been... Why don't we do more cricket shows?
No, we should. Yeah. And there's no doubt about that.
By the way, you lot, it's just been told to me that officially that was the longest multi ever. So congratulations.
Well done. Well done to you, Jordan.
You were there.
Terrific stuff.
I was there, all right.
Hey, next Wednesday night, we're on again, 8:30, so put that in your book and we'll see you then. Thanks to Titus Cooter, Diesel.
Yeah, well done, everyone.
Fantastic.
We can win this.
Thanks, Dane. Come on, Vegas. Let's get it done. See you next Wednesday. Bye for now.